I elevate. Plugging my boy with the internet line. Fuckers can keep all the secrets you tell. Next thing you hear from the person on calls. I keep my shit on the low when I go. Peeping the tellers and cutting the most.
Going on my knees as I close my eyes. Please don't tell no lie. Too much in my mind. Most these bitches got some pride. I know they gon' switch up for a price. Hey, please don't tell no lie.
Yeah, welcome back to the TheClearCupPodcast. Welcome to a new week, a new show, new stuff. It was a hectic weekend. A lot happened around Bethlehem. A lot happened. But yeah,
I guess around a lot happened probably everywhere.
Everywhere. I saw a video of this guy today at but
oh yeah, I saw that too.
Seemingly the weekend the video with the corner hotelang high o di retse o eng o tsamaya
Bare di tree.
And before we continue, a young boy died in Botshabelo.
Okay.
At the hands of the police, so the mother says.
Okay.
So her mother is my sister. We became sisters by default. We became siblings by default.
Okay.
By virtue of having a long working relationship and the friendship. The boy was in Botshabelo out partying with friends and girlfriend.
How old is the boy?
20 years. 20
okay,
years.
Yeah, still a boy.
They and stuff like that. And he ran into trouble with the cops. And it appears that the cops apprehended them. In fact, him. And started beating him up. 5 police guys. And they even took him to a police station where they continued to assault him. And now eventually the boy bled from the nose to the ears. And the police did not stop with the assault. And the girlfriend witnessed all of this. And they took this boy somewhere at the back, right there at the police station. And the lady says he had, the last time he heard of the boy was when the boy said, screamed and asked for help, and then he was quiet. And there was abrupt silence, and just like that, news came back that the boy is dead. He passed on, and it appears that he also now had a stab wound that he did not have when the police apprehended him and started beating him up. So it appears that the stab wound is because of now the police want to cover up their mess. What the heck this boy now? Stuff like that.
Is there evidence against that?
We don't know as yet because we didn't delve into that with the mother, because it wasn't a proper time, and to ask a lot of questions. But that's what appears. Now the boy appeared to have a stab wound. The boy was stabbed
already.
That's why unfortunately, but now why at the police station? Why is the hospital or on the way to the hospital? You know. So it's kind of messed up. So I hope and wish that the truth is revealed and justice is served. If anything, if the police are at fault, justice is served and they get the harshest punishment for that. I mean, he was a young boy full of life, and his life had to be taken away just like that. And it's very sad. It's very sad. One of those that I think it's a weekend. And another guy losing his life at a local tavern. And the tavern had to be closed for operations for that duration or for the weekend because they had to deal with the crime scene.
Was he stabbed as well?
He was stabbed as well. Not as well because we can't confirm if this boy was stabbed.
But there's a stab wound.
There's a stab wound.
Yeah,
but it doesn't come.
We don't know who stabbed him.
Yeah,
but we can easily say that he was stabbed.
He was stabbed. Yeah. Well, if you put it that way.
Yeah.
So yeah, even this guy was stabbed as well. The owner told me that when he checked the cameras, he doesn't even know what object was used. But it was just one weird object. And he died right at the scene. And the guy, fortunately, was apprehended as well.
Okay.
Yeah. He's in the police custody.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of messed up things happening this weekend. It was just busy everywhere.
Yeah, no,
it was busy all over, and
it was busy.
I hope people were safe. Those who could protect themselves managed to and got back home safe to their loved ones and stuff like that. You know. I didn't see much traffic from Kwazia, which is now La Jazz, to Blue Horizon, to Kabucha, to to peaks, I didn't see much traffic, honestly.
Kabucha had traffic after 2. No,
I think I saw the videos, yeah.
Yeah, there was traffic, like, because I expected traffic to be at the big event.
Yeah, but people had issues with paying 100 rand for just one act, you know.
Oh,
and
Magade, like, when I leaned away, at least more than one act.
no,
It's always one act,
yeah,
so I don't know why they're talking
but
as
the asking price has not been 100 rand.
Okay.
You'd find it 70 rand, 60 rand, 40 rand.
Yeah.
So people can freely go.
Yeah.
Now, ki 3 home night everywhere. People are getting they people want to go out of their hometowns, and then you take an event 100 rand Bethlehem.
Yeah.
Bethlehem, like no.
I want to go clear once again.
You know, and some people told me that they actually parked outside and enjoyed,
Just chill.
Yeah, just chilled and enjoyed the atmosphere and all of that.
Hey.
You know? So, but I mean, okay, some people would say, no, or said, we can't expect them to pay 100 rand for somebody who doesn't even have their own song. You know, and when you want to really think deep about it and entertain them. Yeah, I know, but yeah, you know, the comparisons of Uncle Waffles versus Lamis, give moment for that thing, okay, but Uncle Waffles Tanzania would be worth it.
Yeah.
That 100 rand, the
song.
vibe she will bring.
It's a huge
compared to the lady
Miss
Lamis.
Holloway.
Yeah, Miss Holloway. And you know, people and their lies saying now she was with Kulichan.
With Kulichana in Bethlehem.
Imagine. Now, that would be a double booking on its own.
Exactly.
You know, because I don't think Kulichana would just want to make an appearance.
Kuli is a brand.
Because of Support Al-Sadi is a brand.
He's a brand himself.
You know, it's lunch bar, it's obvious.
Yeah. And it's not a place where you'd want to tag along.
For instance, even the guys here are harmless.
Hey,
so,
very harmless.
So yeah, no. So yeah, what was your experience of the weekend?
The weekend was nice. It was nice and chilled.
Yeah.
But yeah, Saturday then you see Valley when everywhere else closes.
Yeah.
There's that one destination
Where everybody goes.
where everyone goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then but I didn't sleep much. I wanna sleep is something that I'm definitely deprived.
But talking about this one, yeah, where when everybody sleeps, everybody goes to, or when everybody closes, everybody goes to Kabocha. It has always been now.
Yeah.
And do you guys think you've got a plan on changing it? Because
Yeah, we do. We talked about it because it's I sharp at it. Get the last ball.
Happening like from 6,
You know what I mean?
you know, a lot could be happening from 6 to 2.
Exactly.
You know, so yeah.
So man, we talked about it and we are addressing it because on Friday, Vele, it was 8. That was 8. On Friday, it was
Get a jump.
no. It was up until 1.
Jeez.
1 a.m.
So you see a lot of things that I don't want to say wasted, but a number of resources
Yeah.
that do not work at the time when you expect people,
Exactly.
but you start becoming under pressure and having to work from 1 a.m., 2 a.m., you know,
Exactly.
and it pushes you like Wale was saying.
Yeah.
But I think your license says like what I was saying.
Yeah. It
Okay,
does,
yeah.
And then Saturday, I was impressed because people started flocking in from like 9:30.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm like, okay.
okay, it's
And until the
and Sunday what happened?
Sunday was so chilled, man. Sunday we started off with the car wash.
Yeah.
It was very chilled. People came. Some people came. Yeah. And then, but we closed. Yeah, we closed a bit early. Yeah, at 10.
Okay, so it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not
Because I
bad.
think Mpasane also had an event.
Yeah.
They got
Yeah.
So a couple of clubs had events.
Definitely.
Yeah. So it was a nice weekend overall.
No, it was.
In
It
business,
was.
for business.
For business.
Yeah, I didn't know for business. It was just awesome. It was awesome.
It has to be.
Yeah, it was
People are
awesome.
hungry.
Although, okay, they're hungry, but it didn't go as to my expectations. You know.
You expected
Normally around this time, Hasas Nekala.
this season.
Yeah, I know how busy I become, but no, it wasn't to be.
Yeah.
You know, but it was just the flow was just nice. Yeah, but nevertheless, can't complain.
No,
Can't complain.
we move and
It's
try to make
business.
money. Yeah.
You know, we move.
Yeah.
So yeah, I put my list. Yeah, Yeah. Who I think is still at the top in terms of diss tracks and all.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, I saw that
And-
on Facebook.
And a lot of people, including
No,
you.
yeah.
dis-
Oh yeah.
disputed that. You know, and here's one thing. I just want to touch short on it. I think
Doesn't have to be short. You can.
no, I can't like you like Zulu because of,
You are Zulu.
wow. So, Eric got from the bottom.
Okay.
So far, many of you are doing it.
Hey, obviously,
Yeah,
it's
no.
mania.
And this is my list that I made up.
Hey, and I'm gonna give you mine after yours.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
So this many guy, I didn't.
Drops, you can give us yours.
I give him Tlonzaring and oh, utlwala ambitious
Hey.
he respond because
Respond.
they don't have a better artist to do it
At the moment.
to do it. So I made me.
Why was I vector respond? Kasut.
Would he even be able to?
He's actually big vector.
I don't even think he's a hip hop artist.
Okay.
In a pop
Fair
too.
enough. Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, Casper after Maniac. Yeah, Casper man. One way where he messed up for me was immediately when he started Abaram Sunengabi. So nothing creative about that. He just says Ushunengabi. And then he just comes and says Sunengabi. I mean, nothing creative about it. It's not no excitement. Okay, a few punchlines there and there. Zaga that's about when we ballet.
Hey, you ballet.
Yeah, but never other than that, I'm not in I feel.
Okay.
I feel. Duncan. Normally they say beefy personal, like we said in the previous show.
Yeah.
And I like it when it's personal, but only from anger, and it sold him out. You know, it means it's a fast. I didn't feel him as well. And then KO, yeah, came on nicely with it, but he can't
Sounds
talk.
like he's singing.
You know,
half of the
yeah.
time.
I mean, Kamutaro said, said youngster is killing said more than the song owner.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You know, and then Questa, yeah, enjoy game.
Yeah.
No, Questa did it for me. Did it for me, but Big Sulu had to be tops for me. Big Sulu had to be tops for a lot more reasons. Having guys to start this whole thing, drop names on all of them, have a go at each and every one of them, despite although we still say the only weird thing about it was the apology at the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I feel his flow, I feel his vibe. Maybe this comes from me after hearing 50 bars, 100 bars.
Yeah.
You know, and then
And I still haven't gone back to listen to those.
no, it's dope. It continues to and 100 like actually 50 bars. Ka 150.
Hey.
It comes from
Ona
from
lwethu.
100.
Otsho nyana beefy ile story.
Yeah, ke na le yona e rile.
Hey.
Mo ba tsaka big.
Kapa mfana ole na akile wane wolela di feature mfana.
Yeah.
Maybe story ngapile.
Ngapile because yeah, well, yeah, fair enough.
Hey, you're not
Well,
telling
feature,
the
yeah.
feature.
Yeah,
We're not.
you know.
No,
But
okay.
and that's one thing. His peanuts are high maling you one. Actually,
No, they
like
don't
much
get the
exposure,
traction. Yeah,
you
no.
know, attraction and all of
Yeah.
that. I mean, when I been about okay, high one. Let me not even say it.
Eh.
But no, it's too traditional. It can't New York. I think it's big, it's strong, and it has a message, but it's not there.
Hey.
I bet a
It
lot of
could be
people don't
doing-
even know about it
And
from his last album. That is titled "It New York."
Hey.
Yeah, not the Prince of one, but I didn't gained traction in.
Hey.
But the features, you know,
Yeah,
Traction
because
and-
he had the feature with Casper.
yeah,
He had the feature with Questa.
yeah.
And then who else?
He took Bo in Dubai again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he has got a couple of
Is
features.
is the song nice? I ain't saying
Yeah, it's nice.
That's
But
the-
Warebada. I was in fact listening to it just now when I came in before said.
Yeah.
No Warebada. Warebada.
I'll give it
So-
here's the thing with this Casper song, man. I listened.
Casper this.
Yeah, it
Okay.
is. Okay, I listened to it when I cut out. Was like cut 12. Nigga, what the- Yeah.
So you waited for it.
Not really. I was just up. I was just up,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, waited for the song, okay, my man. And then I put a status, guys, man, this song is bang average, man. And then I listened to it again. Get away to it. There's something here.
Okay.
Not that it's great,
Okay.
but
yeah.
like
You're honest
the
something.
more I listen to it, like my man, don't get me wrong, it's not as good as Questa.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Happy, the reason why people would rate Casper that low is because we expected better. And we know his capacity.
And we know that he can
We
be
know
there.
his capacity.
You're right.
And maybe hanga the way Rona Ribon day. You know, just like Chiefs, when the fans are more serious than the team. You know. So when we were serious about his reply, and he made us wait. He made us really wait.
I think there was when I'm trying to delay more. Casper's saying AKA's
silence is better than Casper's reply. You know.
Like you said,
and in that same breath, AKA is busy betting and winning.
Busy betting, man.
And what we?
So
you won 16K.
Game
City King United versus
Arsenal.
Yeah.
So I saw that. We were expecting more from Cass.
Yeah, we were expecting
more.
And given how the people love him,
exactly,
and how he made them wait, and okay, I mean, I'm one of those who like him. How he made us wait and really think, okay, when he really comes out with a reply, it's going to be a hit. And Cuesta was too quick for it, and he
killed it. So everyone was saying Casper won't reply because it will closer from the boxing match, pretty ugly.
Yeah.
Then he's a marketing genius. Yeah.
Well, he did, and immediately after he realized that he went back.
To boxing,
marketing his boxing thing and all of that. So I think it's a good choice for him.
Yeah, no, definitely.
It's a good choice for him because as I promote, but it's a video's
dope. And here's the thing.
Yeah.
How so you share a video?
One of them have a different
perspective. Exactly.
Yeah, but yeah, man. Nevertheless, continue with yours and let's let's go on.
The last one obviously is that
Maniac. Okay, don't even count him.
Yeah, and then I think I'm getting for the sake of it. Maniac. Who else was there?
KO, Cuesta, Casper, Duncan, and
I'll put Duncan.
Yeah.
And then I'll put Casper, KO,
Big
Zulu, then
Quest.
Yeah.
I remember. I can tell from how you replied, okay, but you wanted Quest.
Exactly. I wanted him there. Because I thought Cuesta had lost his will to rap, and then this took me back to the rapping Cuesta. I think about spirit did good, but the rapping
Cuesta was rap life.
Yeah.
You know,
but even though that music made him money, but
no, it made him a lot of money.
Well, one hour the Cuesta Amantombazana remix.
Yes, but yeah.
That's true. Like you can't find there's no weak verse on that song.
On that song, no.
Even Nadia showed up.
You know, Dimples did a great job on that song. You know. You can't find a weak verse.
No.
Okay, Cool Cat, SMBC4.
Ginger Trill.
Bona.
It was heavy.
With Kid X and stuff. You know, it was dope. Yeah, that's hip hop and news and stuff.
Yeah,
man. The guys who have standards. Do you think we should have standards, or we hold a right to have standards, or we can safely say, or you can be as you say, now I can have, or I have or can have standards of my own, where I expect Hokakena Mujolo, ki thole 1, 2 or 3, or Hakia Mujolo, ki approach Mujolo, ki should be the 1, 2 or 3.
Here's the thing, I get it. Women fight for equality.
Yeah.
So if they fight for equality, everything should be on a level playing field.
Yep.
So if a woman has a right to have a standard or a nak no jola limtuaji, then a man can do exactly the same.
So we hold the same right as well.
Exactly, because they're fighting for equality.
But you know what drives us more than women in terms of how we approach relationships? We're not driven by the same things.
Yeah, no, obviously.
Yeah.
Women are probably driven more by money.
Yes.
And men,
women are driven by materialistic things.
Yeah.
Women are driven by the body, the ass,
yeah.
You know, all of that. You know, once we are into it, keep them what I want if the woman is stable or
not. The qualities,
you know, and then if us not on too quickly we move away.
Yeah.
We are gone. Hence or because now as standards. It's about expecting it's about settling or what Yada because he level to Alfitara, Tramal Goloi, Abanal Zag, Abanal Dad, Abanali stability. Always the case of she looks good, she looks pretty, let me go. Alfitara hasn't really level thing, out there and blood. then you're too quick to go.
Yeah.
You know, so if men had standards, Mujolo would be difficult. I think.
Why is that?
Because now our sisters will struggle to always
To
get
meet up.
hookups.
Or hookups.
So to put it, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
Because if I went to a club
Yeah.
and went with the intentions already, I give a mo. But motho wa go le celebra. Isimo go le tla makela go nyaka, ha ke ara tla mna ichekela bojwala. Se ga tsa le ke makela bojwala.
But here's the thing. If as a man or shebile ntho tse jwalo, then you should know which places to go to.
True.
Exactly.
And a very valid statement.
Hey.
You should know which places to
Hey.
shop at.
Exactly.
Because you can't go to taverning.
Hey, what happening?
If you know what tavern is,
You to lamsadi ya to latela ka kulo hai.
and then suddenly check out bojwala ba hae.
Ah.
Sa bopa nix. You know, re tla restaurant thing. Mosadi a settle her own bill.
Exactly.
And if you are your low restaurants, you're not gonna find that.
Hey.
You're not gonna expect away. Mosadi settle the bill high.
No.
But if you go to upper restaurants and all of that, and
Exactly.
you take a person there, and obviously, don't want to miss more. So don't want to stand that side. Le mayamo high.
Kappa, if you're going fishing,
Yes,
you go to that
from such places.
from such places.
You wanna find them there.
Exactly. I do let you on
the
the
loners,
laptop.
you know,
Yeah.
where you buy your own bottle of whiskey as well, I drink the bottle of champagne,
Yeah.
and then you hold up a conversation because you asked to join her,
Yeah.
and she agrees liabua kapa, because there are women who also set the bar very high. They approach you about sport whiskey out there, but
Sensazwaga.
they take the most expensive bottle of champagne, but can I join you?
Sure.
They hold up a conversation. From then, born.
I wish
Yeah,
life was
yeah.
like that right now.
It would be because we still need those that we can go to clubs and say, man, you know. But honestly, this question of standards is real, and I think it compromises a lot of men. Because for their hard-earned money. And these are partners because you find that now after Kungile, anything from you.
Yeah.
Coming after me, calling me, DMing me, and all of with the funny things and all of that. And now to an extent, it compromises my situation with my wife. And stuff like that. And you know, standard and realistic expectations. But if we had, honestly, I think the world would be a different place. If we had more even. If we had.
Hey, Amuna is the number one place.
The girls would be there, but it's a push them at all because they're waiting already. From you.
Definitely.
Yeah, but with Majida, it wouldn't be the case.
No, it wouldn't be.
Yeah,
No, it
wouldn't be the case. So yeah, I think it's allowed, and like we agreed, men can have standards.
You can.
And can know, okay, they can put them forward if they prefer or like on the basis 50-50.
Here's an interesting question. I give what's about only checks la billing expecting Majida and le one.
About it's yeah.
So do you think a guy asna next a la betting about msadi analyze certain things like natural Algeria and a transfer natural Algeria and
He'd be stupid. And
but you know there are guys like
it's
that.
unfair that I say this as well as a guy, but there are guys like that. But we expect our tea more than Musadi and that's how society depicts all of this. Particularly for the reasons of Munna Iba the head and Munna Iba the leader. So if you stay up and wait for or go fishing for women who've got it all, when you don't, what do you expect?
I'll support.
Are you forever going to live off these women?
Hey.
Or this woman who supports you?
But when it goes back to there was one episode when we could stay at home.
Yeah. How I don't know why this guy's name comes up my mind. But
you always think of someone. All sorts. All sorts of
yeah,
people.
no, it's something.
Hustlers, thieves.
Too
Too much. small Josie.
But yeah, for a guy who a little support him side.
And I'm a proud country. I got Koluyam side round. I'm my keka Koluyam side. Hey. I'm a pilot like I said them side.
Yeah, man, but it's unfair.
It's very unfair.
I mean, if you're a guy and you can't do something for yourself and you expect your man to carry you, I mean, it's a bit low. Get up, go do something.
Yeah.
You know, get up, go do something. Even if Lamida you choose, but at least helps you from a point where you do something from yourself as well.
Yeah.
Maybe halfway. Because,
it's very easy for a woman to disrespect a man aside in
that's what I forgot. The same thing we did last week again. Aushinsa Spani, Medi Ispana, Media Catalachincha lay out there to Hase Auti, Media.
That was sad.
You know, it's hectic, man. Stuff that women put us through, but it's hectic, you know. So yeah, also, what do you think, or how would you handle the situation where your mother doesn't accept your girlfriend and or doesn't tolerate her or nor love her? You know, how would you handle that? Or Luena drops if they won't accept nor tolerate your boyfriend. You know, how would you deal with that? You see. So yeah, who goes first?
Drops.
She was too quick to point. But yeah, it's interesting.
How would you deal with that drops? Yeah. Like if Basa Batlelum like it was called Kenal Moon.
And when you're hell bent in making things work out with him, Mara they still tell you but you know.
Nah, personally I think on my feet, so this one I just maybe a sinner.
Yeah,
so
but
I don't know.
But would you listen to your parents?
Would you carry on or listen to your parents?
I the parents or the children. It's a point maybe malkopanyang ways.
Okay.
So maybe
you will continue to fight from Jolo to happen.
I get what she's saying because what's how Kalmela Mutaska or something. Give them more years and look.
True, give them more years. Yeah. Which is I think it's valid because I think probably.
Okay.
Where if you haven't, I don't know.
Wait,
where our families, either parents, sisters, or brothers, or siblings, are not accepting of either a partner that you would have in your life at the time.
Drops is the first girlfriend they know.
What kind of way?
Exactly. I can Playboy.
Yeah, magazine. Yeah, no.
So I don't know how.
So have you ever been there? So they've always preferred the people that you hooked up with.
He's the only guy
that introduced. It's special on both sides. So it's a guy in the Melani.
You could say that.
Yeah, guy in the Melani or no, kita Melan I've had a couple that.
So
I've taken a couple home. Couple of friends home.
Yeah, well.
So how fit your girlfriend again?
No. That's the thing. From either telephonic conversations or because I've got two younger sisters. No, you don't get it. And when how about
I'm gonna
honestly, either of them.
You know, it's a very funny story.
Born 94 and 96. How about girlfriend Jack? One of them, how old is the person in my life at the time?
So when I kopanya pele with your sisters.
No, they would know that Kicholama. You know, because
no,
that's how it goes.
It's not a decision to make.
No, it's mine. It's how Jolo didn't also it couldn't.
And then Zamagata one way is Kayan. Because sometimes what's about and then Ramarata and a queen.
Yeah.
And then also because
you know, here's one thing about me. Short how it helped me is in contact for longer. In contact for when and I'm available, we both are in it. But contact and stuff. But that's a awani because Kijola can't so distant. And then less reason or to engage with them, you know. So, but with the last one, Anna Shine, the last one, she came after my baby mama, and my mother liked her because she got exposed to her at my establishment. And I was like, and I had to say yes. And then I almost studied the way she carried herself. And then, you know, but behind closed doors,
Behind the scenes.
and then my mother fell in love with her, and then she preferred her and she liked it until she showed even her flames, you know, and she hates her to date. She hates her guts, she hates everything about her.
It just shows how disrespectful she is.
You know, and my younger sister, the last one, had preferred her as well, but I don't think that she would do.
And at least I'm sorry because you said
no,
but you put it,
so yeah, how it would happen is I think I posted on Facebook or WhatsApp or Mixit and all of that, and then my sisters would they would start and eventually they would a conversation between them would start. And I remember this one who who's now in Joburg, they still love her to date, my sisters, both of them, because she was just a pure human being with a pure heart. And Lena, she was a powerful soul.
Okay.
She was a powerful soul, and but they loved her. Even my mother loved her. Well, I also why. And my mother, but she loved her. She preferred her. You know, yeah. So yeah, the lady that I dated for 6 years in university. Yaba Ono Smith, and then Yaba, I think my wife.
Yeah.
And then Yaba this one, and then and then Yaba the current one. You know, now it's the current one. Yeah.
So how work are the telephonic engagement?
Yeah.
So that's what happened. I was still in Joburg.
Yeah.
I remember. So like on Nashaiti Wana party.
Yeah.
So I think I went there a week earlier. I saw planning it, but I left Joburg like to go to my sister's a week earlier. And then first weekend, was it the first time?
Do I know the story?
Yeah, obviously. You know
Oh,
the
okay.
story. Obviously, you know the story. Was it the first time?
It was the first time.
Okay, so
Yeah.
my sisters knew.
No, it was the second time. Sorry.
It was the second. Yeah, it was the second. It was the second. No, it was the first.
No, it was the first time. I said about part. It was the first time.
It was the first time. So this is what happens. My sisters, Lee or lady, knew of a girl that I'm seeing.
Yeah.
They knew I'm seeing someone, but I told them that it's not
That's serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'd never seen the person. They'd never engaged with the person.
Yeah.
So 1 week end. This is going to be the first time Kikopanal drops.
Yes.
So now Kichala sister bona motho wa bona. Yena ka hlong sentsari ke ya ho ma ya no ya.
Yeah. Yeah.
She stayed. I don't know where she is now, but she stayed in Hillbroad.
Okay.
Ke fihla ho drops. And then I call my sister Kere. Said fihli. I said fihli. Oh. And then they talked over the phone.
Yeah.
So my sister thinks that
Ubuali.
You're lying.
What?
You didn't say Uri. This.
How am I? Tell us your version
Listen to
of
the story.
events.
Yeah.
We were chilling, ne? It was a place next to the flat I was staying at.
Yes.
So we were chilling there, Shabu. And then apparently the guy said, we are Hilbroni. The guy didn't say Kia. Sasol boy.
Yeah.
Ne? So even the sister said, Haibo, if you tell because it's like 15 minutes from Vanderbilt Park to Sasol.
Yeah.
So if you like Vanderbilt we will habu or if you like ki. The sister wants to talk to me. I'm like, okay, cool. Habu phone. I'm like, what?
But never saw mom at all.
Hansi.
Liani.
Nix.
Okay.
Remember, this is our second date.
Capability. So now boss sister go Liani.
I can't anyone or come on
Azaki.
Azaki.
Me and this guy are not dating, can I be?
Yeah.
What?
Now to come since the channel, oh, introduce some words of Sajul.
Then funny enough.
You're lying.
There's something.
Yeah.
No, cut on Jumel. One hour.
So what? What are you going?
I shared to
What?
I'm like, can I make it? And then.
Oh my God, what's happening?
I didn't even ask because.
Yeah.
Like,
So, but what? And when you met them, how later a conversation?
no.
No, the conversation happened way down the line.
Okay, but you see, I'm training now.
Hey, Babu, like,
I can't remember.
yeah, you guys did. They did.
It was the second date, like I saw
But it's understandable because now you know you would see how they messed things up, or they mixed things up. In fact, because
I need.
True. How honest. How honest. True.
Okay, finally have truths.
Okay.
No, that's just. It's still lying.
Okay.
That's still lying.
That means.
Mara, wabaetsa banahano kana ba le phone.
Is the.
Ke motho yane e ntse ba bua le.
Nna ke foster sister ga go bua ntho.
Mara ga phone ka tle ho we.
I don't like a book. Okay, I'm safe. Don't worry about me.
Yes.
Okay.
But ga ntse itse
Ah,
then when no, it's not right.
O tla ba o e buila ba re wa fihla ga mapele tše jwang tla mo tšora se ke tshotse skropo se setšha
maybe let's have a
scrop.
ke re skropo ke pilo
O jopo wena.
Maybe let's have a maybe because once about the banana otherwise ka
ba mtse ba jwalo jwang
Ke jwalo. Wait. Like all my sisters knew that I didn't like dating.
Yeah.
So whenever I was like, okay, keep nganga.
You know. But it's funny how it happens because now, if they did not prefer you, do you see how bad it would be, even in the moment when they said, this person is honest.
Right.
Now you come, they hate your guts, but they were nice to you on the phone. How do they strike a balance then to say, hey, born herself, Liena, how does she know?
Bona. Nnete ba itse no to mdetsa ga man yeno a senne re bulele na phone
but with this thing what do we do if our family or siblings don't like our partners? Because now we phone and they how they knew who they were speaking to and would sound like he knew. You felt okay, there's a conversation that was nice that happened. Last story, the intention, but now I'm gonna have to meet them one day. But now,
I wasn't even sure.
Do you understand? When you eventually meet them on that particular day, when you come, and they act
no, so sure I'm going to do the next day.
Yes, who do that doesn't mean okay talk up
because you, I mean
that's true.
I mean you just the crazy one. Can you sleep before she met my family?
Exactly. So that's why I so shocked about.
Why don't you do that again?
Nah.
I met yours first.
Shapa ntho tsa ka mapele.
Next day.
Yeah.
Hey, monna, the next day.
From how I see it, Kena Matlano Kopanale family, how he
Not
pushed,
even.
He pushed for it. And
I pushed it.
Yeah, hey, no. Outlaw, I don't get that
And I'm no podcast to really claim guys at the
Funny. Maybe we must have a show where we interview both. Like a love story type of thing. What really happened.
Yo, this one. You don't
Hookups
wanna know.
and stuff like that.
Yeah, you don't wanna know this story.
Why? Why don't you want to know
We'll
this story?
interview and you will give you a moment to share that. You know. Because it seems a lot happened.
A lot.
You know, it seems a lot happened.
A lot happened. A lot happened.
And the instigator being you.
Not really. Not really. That's what Nugget Shield did wrong.
Wow. So yeah, it's you know, I asked.
How would you deal with? Oh, have you? Okay,
I have,
yeah.
I have, and even how I must now be able to still convince my parents that my next partner
Is the one.
not because it's the one, but because, you know, in fact, I only had to do that once because the only person who has ever been that nasty, crazy, and messy to my family is this one. The other one, the crazy one. Other than that, and that's one thing. I've dated decently and people who reserved a lot of respect for me
I've asked you
and
this
my family.
What's my friend? Good in bed, is it true?
Kanto. Hey, come on, bet. Aye.
Come on, Canada Vista.
Aye. Come on, Canada Vista.
Vista la mavi.
So how would you thingy?
Deal with that? Actually, it's a very difficult question, and sometimes there are some situations that you can only deal with once you're in them.
But let's say it happens
Because-
now that
because
family tells you, but we're not accepting of her.
of drops.
Yeah.
Hey,
Given how much you love her, how would you handle that?
it would be heartbreaking, because at the same breath you love your family.
But now, do you think you'd be stuck between the two?
Definitely.
Now,
Can I take a point in time you're giving your family more time than me?
Yeah.
Until see.
but now,
Just because
What-
you know that the
when-
family are you
if it had to arrive to a decision-making point, what happens? Or what? You gotta let drops go.
Who said that?
No, I'm saying
Oh.
if it arrives there,
Yeah.
to say, you know, somebody told me their story already.
Like Kenya's stories.
Their in-laws,
I'm just so blessed that I'm not in that situation.
their in-laws, but I'll accept you.
Hey.
And you have to let this one go, and we are not going to stick with her. We are not going to accept her into this
Really,
family.
muthu a sharp about that.
Chirisha,
But sometimes I believe when I batho ba rate motho jwang.
you know what is hidden in all of this is that sometimes it's family feuds that we grow into, or the family amagotodi, like our equal family alport.
How never can I
That's the thing. Like I said, let's buy.
Oh, your mama will not some
And-
people. Mama.
yeah, you know. So the guy is by and the Zongus and the Tovus. It's
Yeah.
the same thing.
And
you
how
know.
to totally have a lot of heavy banyalana.
That's I'm reflecting on that. You know, but
Using
you
them
know,
as reference.
yeah, but it's hectic when Rehola la malaping and and then now we have to date and then we can't now because malaba kaban and therefore we can't be together because wena la pala heno amuheli la bella hesu. And sometimes even how much you try or maybe when talking of peace because I want that one by old school by hell bendory it's not gonna happen.
We are enemies.
Or was again
True.
you understand? So but it's hectic, man. It's hectic. But I hope
Mara, I think the more they see you come home it's the more they
yeah. You know, with me, my mother had to accept that and she loved her more than I did. The funny thing. She loved her more than I did. And I had to instill it in her and my younger sister. You feel me? And with my wife now, I loved her a lot. And my mother was
in between.
Yeah. And she grew into loving her as time went. And to an extent, I got the asamagati happen and I'm gonna
Hey man.
So was all gonna but dramatic.
How about what's on a grade?
Yeah, I'm not bad. Dramatic. Hence I always stood by my choices. I stood by my choices and stuck by my decisions and what I believed would work for me. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Big win for Arsenal.
No, for Man United. Maguire ba benching dintho ka Hey, why Maguire?
Yeah.
You know what Drop said the first time I went Maguire?
Yeah.
Maguire ka go bapala bo gae.
He should go there, He should actually but
yeah.
He should go there.
Yeah.
I should go there. What he said? Too much. And can we say Can we say the Benny Man United realized the Benny effect? Rashford scoring 2 goals.
We can come like a favorite about the props.
Watch the video where Bruno Fernandes says the impact and the mood in the atmosphere Man United.
Are you serious?
It's huge.
I can't work on Africans.
Bruno Fernandes on a lot of Porto because he's Portuguese.
Hey, he's Portuguese. That Porto team that won the Champions League was fire.
It was fire.
And Benny revealed later in life that Mourinho wanted to take him to Chelsea.
Yeah.
Porto yam sabotage.
Sabotage.
I feel like, okay, Benny is a very successful guy, he has money, but I feel like he could have been one of the greats that he gone to Chelsea.
He could have
if Benny went.
They could have been both. I would like to believe. They could have been both.
I mean, Drogba was the lone striker. Drogba didn't play with anyone.
Yeah, but I think having whoever who coached Chelsea at the time
was
given, I'm saying Mourinho and everyone who came after Mourinho. Remember, Drogba had to even go back to Chelsea.
Oh yes, when he went back.
Yeah. So I think they would have found a way to use them both. Remember, Man United had a star-studded team, Sir Alex, but he managed to use all of them.
It wasn't really star-studded, but no, it's Gary O'Shea.
Okay, yeah.
Fletcher.
But Fletcher was better. But
Tevez, Rooney.
Yeah, Liliani, just watching him, he's here. Ola again, Albino. Fuck.
Scholes.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
So a big win for them.
Yeah.
Hey, Haaland.
Is a problem.
Haaland is going to break records.
Yes.
Unsa Haaland, Obea the brain benching Kenya Haaland. Haaland goal. Obagala, King, no, what? Northampton Gabaging.
And Nottingham Forest. Yeah.
And then Unsa Haaland Kenya the brain.
You should where's I
causing them stress.
Exactly.
What's about Chiba?
I know they won 6-0 that game.
That's this team is on fire.
Haaland is a
Brand is going to break records.
Yeah.
He's going to set. He's going to
definitely for a long time. Yeah.
But I think Arsenal is still at the top, right?
Yeah, still at the top. City still second.
That's the vibe I want. You stay at the top.
I guess City played a draw.
Yeah.
And City won. City
could have gone to the top.
Yeah.
But Mikel Arteta maybe keep break through and things starting to happen for him. If Azure Man United, by Pumana.
It wants to with the bigger team.
Yeah.
But also Liverpool is going under is they are taking.
Yeah. That's
how can you play a draw against Everton?
Man, how can you lose as Sundowns how can you play a draw against Marumo? Lose to Supersport. You're going to understand Arsenal quality team.
Wait, Gavin Hunt is back at
Supersport.
You're lying.
I'm telling you.
But you must remember that Gavin Hunt has a secret weapon. Gavin Hunt has team was the first thing I heard
he lost at first 2-0.
Okay.
Then Nottingham win the 2-1.
You lost to
the same Sundowns. But I played it before.
Hey.
Sounds I'm Shapa 2-0.
Guy in Tom MTN 18 and then leaking Abashapa.
Abashapa 2-1.
But I'm happy that this
even Holland could not believe it.
I'm happy that this season's league is going to be more open.
It's
more open.
Chelsea Galaxy Carlos game, this past weekend. Stellenbosch
Royal AM.
I don't know how their game went. They were playing. Well, last time I checked, Richards Bay was leading 1-0.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting. Coach Apparently say fireworks.
Adi.
And we face Sundowns.
And to close off, I just feel like McG should just let go of Casper, man.
Now, they want to play the Casper.
But for us about podcasting,
Play the Casper. I'm telling you, they want to play the Casper.
I think it's two things, né? And you guys can tell me what you think. I think he envies Casper's life, number one.
I think so.
Number two, I think this thing how about your podcasting high, and it's the biggest podcast in Africa. So Ngare Casper is saying I'm bigger than you and I'm bigger than
but
you. Obvious.
And he knows the impact Casper Leo.
He knows the views he's gonna get at Casper Kayara.
He knows impact of Casper. I mean, we've seen them. He's done well with John Khan and all of that, but he knows the impact of Casper.
Even he's a stake in
Yeah, he knows. Yeah. He knows impact of Casper.
But like, I don't know if we've talked about this. Just to close off.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that Casper didn't respect his. When I say Hakajua against Nak, he'll go to podcast.
He had a right to change. Sometimes without dinner, nothing against Saul though.
Yeah, nothing against Saul.
But you know, if I mentioned about dinner, McG, if you don't want those moments where it just becomes bland. Let's take the Kavula moment where Kavula speaks about ancestors and him having seen them, and then McG's like, for real, you've seen your grandfather.
I haven't watched the whole
thing. Like,
I haven't watched the whole just because you said that.
You must check it as an ancestor.
You know, the minute we had our own podcast, that's I don't know. That's when I don't want to say my love for watching podcasts stopped because I feel
no. I think you should be encouraged still because again,
I feel like a conflict of interest.
No, there's a lot of influence that comes with.
You get what I mean?
I feel you, but there's a lot of influence that comes with that and context.
And a whole conflict of interest.
Yeah, there's a lot of growth and influence on content sharing that comes with all of these different
That's
podcasts.
True.
Because true. Even other podcasts
I used to watch the Joe Budden podcast.
Yeah, and there's a lot of them now.
Yeah, so there's a lot. Yeah,
I must be encouraged to watch them. So yeah, that's it. That's it for today.
Subscribe and like, please.
Yep.
Abash. Banababa. Lo.